Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Baba Oli, educationalist and counseling psychologist. Today I am going to present you one of the topic which is related to teachers, especially teachers from state board schools and the two private schools. Preparing assessment papers is a challenging and laborious task. How to address this? So I have a solution. First, you might also have been knowing many softwares, apps from which you can generate the assessment papers. Here I want to recommend one of the software from Ratnasagar Publications. This software works wonderfully well with the schools who have adopted Ratnasagar Publishers learning series from classes 1 to 5 or any other classes. So they have the software labeled as test generator. With the help of this software, you can prepare any assessment papers or worksheets within just 2 minutes. If you want to know how to use the test generator from Ratnasagar Publications to prepare assessment papers, please don't forget to watch the same video. Along with the subjects covered in this series, you can see also one more column labeled as a test generator. Please click on the test generator column. You would be entering into this page where you can see the button labeled as create test or worksheet. Please click on it. Once you have clicked, this window appears where you have an opportunity to choose either auto mode or manual mode. Then choose and click on manual mode. Once you have clicked on manual mode, this page will appear where you can see the folders with the different subjects. For time being, I am choosing English language to create a test paper. Once you have clicked on that particular language or subject, you can see number of chapters given in that book. Then it's your choice either to choose one particular lesson or a couple of lessons to create the test paper. Now I'm selecting the chapter 3, and after I have clicked on the particular chapter folder, you can see there are two more folders have appeared labeled as book and new. Folder labeled as a book consists of the questions given exactly in the backside of the chapter, whereas the folder new consists of the questions which are not given in the backside of the chapter. For time being, I'm clicking on the folder book. After I have clicked the folder book, you can see these are the areas where you can create a test paper. For example, here you can see lesson comprehensions, vocabulary, spelling, grammar, and writing. And from each of these folders, you have an option to choose few questions. So right now I'm clicking on lesson comprehensions folder. Then you would be seeing the folders with the different type of questions. Here you have the fill in the blanks and answer the questions. So either you can choose the questions from both the folders or any one folder. Let me click on that particular folder, lesson comprehensions. Here the list of questions. Here you can see the list of questions given in that particular folder. Once you have seen all those questions, choice is yours to choose the questions from that list. And to choose the questions from that list, what you need to do is just you need to move the cursor. Then you have to click on that particular box given against to that particular question. Once you have selected the number of questions, then you need to click on add to test button. Once you have clicked on the tab add to the test, this page will appear. Here you can see all the questions which you have added, and if you want to add few more questions, go to add more questions and click on that particular tab. Then you would be having opportunity to add more questions, as many as you wish to. You also have an opportunity to add your own questions. For that, you have to click on add your questions. Even the questions which you have selected, you have an opportunity to edit and remove or even replace. Like if you want to edit, you can edit any word or any line or question format. Then you have to save that particular question. After you have edited selected questions, you should not forget to click on save option.
Even if you want to know or have answers for the questions you have selected, you have to click on add answers or include answers. If you don't want any of the question which you already have selected, you can remove them by clicking on the option remove. Or if you want to replace that question with something else, then you also have that opportunity by clicking replace button. After you have selected the question, you also have to add marks. That means include the marks. So based on the type of questions, you can allot marks as per your own choice. But you should not forget to add marks or include marks option. Here for example, for these two questions I am giving 2 marks. That means each question is going to carry 1 mark. In part 1, you have seen till here how to include marks. And if you want to make study material, you can include answers by clicking on the box include answers. So you can see the answers also have come along with the questions. If you don't want, just you can unclick on the include answers. If you want to add your own questions, click on add questions and then choose title. That means the type of questions, whether it could be true or false, answer these questions or anything. Once you have chosen the type of questions, then you have to write your own question in the question box. Then if you want to add any images, select images. Then if you want to add answer, you have to type your answer here. Then you can save it. Once you have done your job of selecting questions, you have to click on the option Save Test to save these questions which you have selected. If you wish to have a same question paper, but if you don't want to have the questions in the same order, then you can click on Shuffle button. Then after again click on Save Test button to save the test. Once you have saved the test, if you are about to finish your job, then you have to click on Finalize Test. So once you click on this button, Finalize Test, one dialog box opens where it asks you to enter your school name, test number and time. That means you can include your school name, and if you want to give any number or name to this test, you can give it. And if you want to allot the time for the student to finish the test, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes or 1 hour, you have to mention it. You can also add your school logo by clicking on Choose File. Once you have done with all this, then click on Submit button. Once you have clicked on Submit button, your test paper is ready. Then you can call it as a test paper, or even you can say it as a worksheet. It's all up to you. But just as you have seen, within just a matter of 2 minutes we have created it. Now you have option either to print or save as a PDF by clicking on that particular button, or if you want to do further changes, you can save as a doc file by clicking on Save Doc. Let's save it as PDF. So this page will come where you have to save it as a PDF by clicking on the button Save, and you can choose the location where you want to save this file. So as you have witnessed right now, we have just took few minutes to complete this task. That means you can just spend 2 to 3 minutes to create any worksheet or test paper or study material.